it's an unfortunate thing, but whether you talk about overeating or undereating or gambling or murdering or biting your fingernails, whatever it is, it's all an attempt to try to make that feeling that we've memorized go away. Now, until we look at that feeling and we begin to observe how we think when we feel that way, or we begin to pay attention to the habits or how we act when we're trying to make that feeling go away, until we begin to notice that feeling and begin to say, look, the more I try to make this feeling go away by something outside of me, the more I'm going to create a bigger gap. Now, as we begin to unmemorize those emotions and we begin to close the gap between how we appear and who we are, that's called
Solo por hoy me voy a amar, tu poder quiero entregar mi voluntad. Solo por hoy recuperar, decidirme conservar mi integridad. Hasta olvidar cómo llegué, como ave fénix a morir, y como el sol cuando se va vuelve a salir. Cada instante repetir, serenidad, serenidad, a recordar a los que no llegaron hasta aquí. A comprender a los que sufren y servir. Y como esto al fondo se va, vuelve a salir, amanecer, cantando y repetir. En mi vida poder decir, serenidad, serenidad. Cuando por ahí tengo el valor, como ave fénix de vivir, de volver a vivir, de volver a vivir.
throughout the course of the show tonight that 95% of who we are by the time we're 35 years old is a set of subconscious or unconscious behaviors, emotional reactions, and thoughts and attitudes that become part of our identity. So if you understand that 95% of us, by the time we're 35, are living in subconscious states, and the body's the unconscious mind, then for the most part, most of the time, people are literally unconscious because they're running a series of programs, just like computer programs. So only when we truly become conscious, I mean really conscious, being really present and being aware in that moment. And consciousness is awareness. Awareness is paying attention, and paying attention is noticing. And only when we wake up and become truly conscious are we able to begin to make measurable changes in our lives.
Well, that's a good point, too. So, if people want to start changing, what do you recommend? What are the first things they start to do? Do they have to identify what that is, what they want to fix?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime we want to change anything, we got to first look at what is it that we want to change. And so, most people think that change happens outside of them. Like if we get rid of this person, or if we kick the cat out of the house, or it has something to do with changing, our external conditions. And really, the first aspect of change is really noticing how you think. Begin to become conscious of those emotions that bring you to a lower denominator every day, and become aware of your habits and behaviors that keep producing the same experiences, that keep reaffirming the same emotions. And this process, not a lot of people like to light a match in a dark place, but the process of change really is becoming conscious of those unconscious states. So, people say, well, where do I start? And I say, look, it's very simple. We're so distracted by our external environment that we wake up every day and do the same things as we started the show with, and we begin to reproduce the same levels of mind that begin to become automatic programs. Sit down in the morning and ask yourself this question: what is the greatest ideal or the expression of myself that I want to be today. And you begin to say, let me remind myself of the thoughts that keep me returning back to the old self. Let me begin to review and begin to become aware of my unconscious habits so that I'm so aware of them and so conscious that they would never slip by me unnoticed today. And what are the emotions that keep me returning back to the same self that really are just a reflection of my past? And as we begin to remind ourselves who we no longer want to be, and we become conscious of those unconscious states, we're more prone to, in our waking day, not slip back to the old self sitting up. The energy behind. What are the I'm not going to get up from differently. You would begin to make your brain work in new sequences and new patterns and new combinations. And when you begin to speculate possibilities and begin to forecast new outcomes, and your brain begins to work differently, you're changing your mind. Now, when you do that repeatedly and you remind yourself who you want to be every day, you begin to install the neurological circuitry in your brain to look like the experience has already happened. In other words, you begin to think differently and you begin to plan new behavior. Your brain does not know the difference between you and experience in your life that produces those circuitries. Or what you fabricate by thought alone. We can change our brains just by thinking differently. Now, if we're so involved in that thought process that the thought in our mind literally becomes an emotion, as we're sitting there in our own company of our own soul, and we're beginning to think about new ways to express ourselves who we do want to be. If the thought becomes the experience, thoughts are the language of the brain, but feelings are the language of the body. And the moment the body begins to get a chemical signal because you begin to embrace that event, your body begins to epigenetically change and you move into a new state of being. Now, if you said, I'm going to memorize this state so that nothing, no person, no thing, no experiences that will remove you from this remainder of my day, we could say that
life was given to us a billion years ago.
personality and a new personality.
What have we done with it?
They used to say, neuroscience used to say, biology used to say that, genes were the cause of disease. And now we know that it's a scientific fact that, less than 5% of people and genes then are actually what make proteins. And we actually have a gene that can begin to regulate in 2,000 different variations.
You see, it's easy as pie. In and out, all done and dusted.
And why don't you do it yourself?
The last thing the guy's expecting is a total 10 turning off the little cake. You'll blow his mind. Come on.
What's the next?
Sweet. Don't get paranoid on me, all right? You trust me, don't you?
How long does it all take, Joe? What's the process?
Well, the way we've set it up in the book is we've designed a format.
Richard, I really do.
1 week. And then after you get that first skill down,
Like you, but I have to take care of myself right now. I'm gonna concentrate on so many things.
Hey. What are you doing?
I'm going home because I have exams on Monday. I have to shower and I have to study, okay?
You know what? The other day I was in this museum, and you know what I found out?
What?
The first ever woman was named Lucy.
the hardest part of all of this is making the time to do it. If you took 40 minutes out of your day,
That's supposed to make you feel better?
Yeah. No.
I'll call you. Right?
Okay. I'll be honest with you. I can't deliver the case myself. I had a little falling out with the guys. Nothing major, but if it's you, problem solved. You walk in there. You go up to the reception. You ask Mr. Jang to come down. He comes down.
You gotta begin to focus a little bit better.
He takes the cake. You flash him your prettiest smile and bounce.
That it works.
Look, you can even see the reception from here. Come on.
What's in the cage?
I don't know. It's some paperwork.
Yeah? Yes, sir.
What would you change about me if you could do that?
It's locked. And only Mr. Jang has the code. Dungeon delivery boy.
You get paid to do this?
Yeah, I know.
Like how much?
Okay, we are negotiating now, or
No. How much do you get paid? I want to know how much.
$1,000.
You get paid $1,000 for delivering paperwork? Really?
I don't know. It takes me 10 minutes, and they pay me $1,000, and the rest is none of my business.
Well, it's not my business either. I'll say no. What?
We split it down the middle. That's 500 for you and 500 for me.
Richard, I will call you.
Listen, it's the third time this week I'm showing up in the same hotel with the same cowboy hat.
Go. I'll wait for you, go.
Lucy, honey, I've done this a dozen times. It's paperwork. It's purposes for the signs they switch so they can copy them. That's how it works in this country. Even my Stetson was made here. Look. That's on the label, made in Taiwan.
What kind of results have
So long, cowboy with a face.
Baby, please.
Richard, I gotta go. What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm so sorry. I really need your help.
I've been saying all
Stop it. Take this off me right now. Take this off me right now.
He's the only one who has the key. You
No.
have to just go into the hotel and ask for him at the reception.
No, take it off me right now.
I'm so sorry. I really have no choice. The sooner you go in, the sooner you'll be back out.
I can't believe you did this to me.
I'll be right here. You have my word.
Your word isn't worth shit.
It's worth $500 up front.
You're an asshole.
You're wonderful. Miss, may I help you?
Yes. I'm here for, Mr. Jane.
Yes.
how long in the process you do it. You do it every single day. How often?
Who should I say is here?
A lot of variables that create
Richard?
what we've seen with people
Richard sent me.
that we've seen
张先生你好，这边还有一位女士要找你。What is your name?
No, Richard. Richard, he's just looking for a place to park.
他说他是跟 Wich 一起来的。
all kinds of physical ailments, literally
Mr. Jang still wants to know your name.
someone maybe seeing somebody else. They began to see
Lucy?
Lucy what?
they began to
Just Lucy. If he could be quick, because I have to.
Just a second, 我要清楚。张先生，他说他叫做 Lucy，他是愿意告诉这么多人。好的。Mr. Jang is on his way. Stay right here.
Can I sit?
Mr. Jang said you need to stay right here. I think it's better if you stay right here. Excuse me. Winchon Hotel. 到给什么查账单？行政班几岁？出去！
how to do the same, would it produce a similar and when we follow that model of unlearning and relearning,
hablo español.
말해봐. 저 여자분의 방패에 있었습니다. 다른 놈 처리했습니다. 이거 뭐야? 모르겠습니다. 저도 처음 보는 여자입니다. 자기 이름이 루시라고 했습니다. 뭐? 루시?
Lucy, yes, I'm Lucy. It's just been a terrible mistake. I'm just supposed to deliver this case. If you lost the key, you don't have to chop off my hand. You can just cut the chain, okay? Please. I'm begging you, please.
내 뒤에 나는 사람.
No, no. No!
나다. 야, 이거 뭐 영어로 조달되는 애 하나 올라왔는데 네가 통역 좀 한번 해봐.
Hello, me. I speak English. I translate for Mr. John.
Please tell him that I haven't done anything. I don't know anything. It's all a big mistake, okay? Please tell him that.
Yes, okay. Hold on. 자기는 아무것도 안 했고 이건 다 오해랍니다.
가방 안에 뭐가 들어있는지 아냐고 물어봐.
Mr. John wants to know what's in the case.
No, I don't know what's in the case. Do you speak English or don't you speak English?
Yes, I do. I studied 1 year at International High School in New York.
Okay. Richard gave me the case to give to you. That's all I know. Okay, please tell him that.
자기는 아무것도 모르고 그저 리차드가 가방을 호텔까지 가져가라고 했답니다.
여기 가방 여는 비밀 공간을 위해. 야, 가방 조심해라. 이거 터질 건 없다.
He gave me a paper with numbers written on it. What is this?
It's the code to open the case.
What's really in here?
Nothing dangerous.
So why won't he open it himself?
형님께서 직접 안 열어보시냐고 물어보는데요.
야, 나 그 리차드 그 새끼 못 믿어.
Doesn't trust Mr. Richard.
I don't trust Richard either. I only dated him for a week.
리차드를 못 믿겠습니다.
야, 장난하냐? 어? 빨리 가방 열어라!
Okay.
Mr. John insists that you open the case.
Okay.
야, 빨리 연락을 나 오늘 바빠.
He wants you to hurry up. Mr. John has other things to do.
그 가방 안에 뭐가 들었는지 확인해 보라 그래.
Can you describe the contents of the case?
It's 4 plastic pouches filled with a blue powder, like maybe a purple powder. I don't know. It looks gross.
투명 비닐봉지 4개 안에 파란색인지 보라색 가루가 들어있답니다.
총 내려. 어? 야, 이 새끼들. 빨리 치워. 공쟁이 새끼들. 저기, 맞아. 들어와. 뭐? 엄마. 잡아. 엄마. 엄마. 빨리 치워, 이 새끼다. 치워! 내가 너한테 일거리 하나 줄게.
Mr. Zhang wants to offer you a job.
A job? I don't want a job.
If life starts approximately 1 billion years ago, we will have to wait 400,000 years to see the aberration of the first nerve cell. This is where life as we know it begins. Brains in formation of only a few milligrams. It's not possible to determine any sign of intelligence yet. It acts more as a reflex. One neuron, you're alive. 2 neurons, you're moving. And with movement, interesting things begin to happen. Animal life on Earth goes back millions of years. Yet most species only use 3 to 5% of its cerebral capacity. But it isn't until we reached human beings at the top of the animal chain that we finally see a species use more of its cerebral capacity. 10% may not seem like much, but it's a lot if we look at all we've done with it.
The person's praying for a new life and a new opportunity, but they're feeling guilty. That's mind and body.
Good evening, gentlemen. I have been grieving my mom's passing for...
Now let's discuss a special case. The only living being that uses its brain better than us, the dolphin. It is estimated that this incredible animal uses up to 20% of its cerebral capacity. In particular, this allows it to have an echolocation system that is more efficient than any sonar invented by mankind. But the dolphin did not invent the sonar, it developed it naturally. And this is the crucial part of our philosophical reflection we have today. Can we therefore conclude that humans are concerned more with having than being?
The latest research shows now that even the spine epigenetically begins to change the body. But it's an amazing concept that the body is the unconscious mind. In other words, it doesn't know the difference between an experience that creates an emotion, a thought that creates the emotion. What most people don't know is that when they begin to think about a past experience, they produce the same chemistry in the brain and in the body. That's what's happening.
야, 오다니 뭐하냐, 요즘 그거. 어?
여기 있구만 이거. 야, 빨리빨리 입어. 빨리빨리 입으라고, 빨리빨리.
What did you do to my stomach?
Nothing. Just a little horizontal slit. Very well done. And, well, you're fine with a month. The scar is practically invisible. You better show your tummy off on the beach next summer.
I don't care about the scar.
Is it why we opened you up? Yeah. Rest assured, we didn't harvest your organs or anything. We've merely slipped a little package into your lower tummy. It's a new drug that kids in Europe are going to love. Believe me.
What is it?
Well, the scientific term is CPH4, which is not very sexy from a sales point of view. So we're still working on something with a bit more pop. Any suggestions? Excuse me. Welcome. Welcome. Come on in. Lovely book. Splendid. Splendid. Marvelous. Lovely, lovely. So, how are you? Very good. Very good. Okay. Right. First of all, many thanks for taking part in this enterprise, which I'm sure will go off flawlessly. These lovely passports and tickets will enable you to return home in the next 24 hours. Now, upon arrival, you will be taken in hand by our people so that we might recover our merchandise and you might rediscover the freedom which you so richly deserve. I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but for any of those who may be tempted to warn or turn themselves in to the authorities, we have the names and addresses of the families of every one of you, down to the most distant cousins. So, we rely, therefore, on your complete discretion. Good. Anyway, gentlemen, madam, allow me to be the first to wish you bon voyage. Oops.
You gonna sell this?
I'm afraid it's our business model.
For primitive beings like us, life seems to have only one single purpose: gaining time. And it is going through time seems to be also the only real purpose of each of the cells in our body. To achieve that aim, the mass of the cells that make up earthworms and human beings has only two solutions: be immortal or to reproduce. If its habitat is not sufficiently favorable or nurturing, cell will choose immortality. In other words, self-sufficiency and self-management. On the other hand, if the habitat is favorable, they will choose to reproduce.
When I signed off, it just felt a little bit more that I could address my own issues and my own future, rather than kind of waste my time in the past or a full.
That way, when they die, they hand down essential information and knowledge to the next cell, which hands it down to the next cell, and so on.
And let's talk about reaffirming an identity. You know, we reaffirm our identity emotionally and neurologically by the things that
Thus, knowledge and learning
we're looking at.
are handed down through time.
Okay. Keep calm. You have to wait, just wait for time. You'll have time to think it through on the plane. Take the flight and get out of here. Okay, that's the main thing right now. Just take your time. Don't try anything yet. Keep your cool. You're alive. You're alive, Andy. You're alive. That's all that matters. Just wait. Save time. Save time.
怎样？有没有什么感觉啊？不错哦。
Good.
闹了啦。妈，表傻你啊！哇！
Let's imagine for a few moments what our life would be like if we could access, let's say, 20% of our brain's capacity. This first stage would give us access to and control of our own body.
Sir,
Yes.
has it been proved scientifically?
For the moment, it's just hypothesis, I confess. But if you think about it, it's troubling to realize that the Greeks, the Egyptians, and the Indians had notion of cells centuries before the invention of the microscope. And what to say about Darwin, whom everybody took for a fool when he put forth his theory of evolution? It's up to us to push the rules and laws and go from evolution to revolution. 100 billion neurons per human, of which only 15% are activated. There are more connections in the human body than there are stars in the galaxy. We possess a gigantic network of information to which we have almost no access.
Sir?
Yes.
And what would be the next stage?
Well, the next stage would probably be control of other people. But for that, we would need to access at least 40% of our brain's capacity. After control of ourselves and others, come control of matter. But now we're entering into the realm of science fiction, and we don't know any more than the dog who watches the moon.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
But what would happen if, for some reason, we ignore somebody unlocked 100% of the cerebral capacity?
100%?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Come back with you, Joe. We're going to take final phone calls in just a moment.
Right.
Hey!
After the 3 days, for about the next 3 days.
Hey, you speak English?
No.
You speak English?
Yes.
Take me to the hospital now.
Hospital.
Wait for me.
But their mind is awake. And this is why where the paranormal happens to people, and more people start to have laboratory, not just after myself. That we tend to think that there's something wrong.
Hello?
I need help, the surgeon.
You cannot be in here. We are operating. Move. Get out.
But that is the signature of what typically happens when people begin to open up.
You wouldn't have been able to save him anyway. Tumor already invaded the cortex on the right side of the spine. Somebody put a bag of drugs in me. I need you to remove it. It's leaking. Do it now.
Right. I'll just administer a local anesthetic.
Don't bother.
Right. Okay. Calm down, please. Become done. I'm just going to okay?
Same way you say changing your mind
Do you mind?
make you healthy,
No.
can it also make you sick?
Well, we know without a doubt that the chemicals of stress, the adrenaline, the cortisol,
Oh.
Hey,
are the chemicals that pull the
Kitty, it's great to hear from you.
trigger that
But
creates
what time is it over there?
an absolute fact. We talked about
I don't know. It's night.
Hold on a sec. Let me get rid of the other line. I'm back. You're not partying too much, are you? You promised me you'd look after yourself.
we can turn on the
I'm trying to, Mom. I am trying to.
Well, thanks for calling out of the blue like this. Your father's going to be sad he missed you. He isn't home from the gym yet. Usually you call us in the morning.
and we know
Mom,
Yeah?
that
I feel everything.
our
What do you mean, sweetie?
turning on a sense response to the question,
Space.
can our thoughts make us sick?
Here.
Absolutely yes, because if we can turn on a sense response just by thought alone, then stress,
The vibrations.
then absolutely, that is the mind
The
body.
people.
Now the real question is, if our thoughts can make
I can feel the gravity.
it possible that our thoughts make us well,
I can feel the rotation of the earth.
questions begin to ask because
The heat leaving my body.
that the elevated
The blood in my veins.
thankfulness,
I can feel my brain.
of joy, the elevated state that is
The deepest parts of my memory.
Sweetie, we have a bad connection. I can't hear you so well. What did you say about memory?
well, think about it. If you were giving sex
Pain in my mouth. When I had braces, I can remember the feeling of your hand on my forehead when I ran a fever. I remember stroking the cat. It was so soft.
A cat? What cat, honey?
Siamese with blue eyes and a broken tail.
Sweetie, you can't possibly remember that. You were barely a year old.
I remember the taste of your milk in my mouth. The room. The liquid.
Sweetie, what are you talking about?
I just want to tell you that I love you, Mom and Dad.
Sweetie.
And I want to thank you for the 1,000 kisses that I can still feel on my face. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetie. More than anything in the world.
How much is left?
500 grams?
And how long will it take my body to eliminate the rest of it?
To answer that, I need to know what it is. May I?
Go ahead. CPH4. Tell me about it.
Pregnant women manufacture CDH4 in their 6th week of pregnancy in tiny quantities. For a baby, it packs the power of an atomic bomb. It's what gives the fetus the necessary energy to form all the bones in its body. I'd heard that they tried to make a synthetic version of it. Didn't realize that they'd succeeded. If it really is CDH4, in this quantity, I'm amazed you're still alive.
Not for long.
Funny thing, because when we get it right and we're prepared, we actually, do it properly. That would be what comes forward at the end of that week. Scenario, it never happens, and that's what begins. A memory without the emotional charge is called wisdom, and that's the name of the they persist
always a painful process. Like when you're little and your bones are growing and you ache all over. Can you believe I can remember the sound of my own bones growing? Like this grinding under the skin. Everything's different now. Like sounds are music that I can understand. Like fluids. It's funny, I used to be so concerned with who I was and what I wanted to be, and now that I have access to the furthest reaches of my brain, I see things clearly and realize that what makes us us is primitive. They're all obstacles. Does that make any sense? Like this pain you're experiencing, it's blocking you from understanding. All you know now is pain. That's all you know, pain. Where are the others? The others carrying the drugs. I need the rest of it for medicinal purposes. Berlin. Paris. Rome. Thank you for sharing.
Evening, Professor. Well, Beth. Do we have you for dinner tonight? I'm afraid so. I'm exhausted. Have a good rest. Thank you.
Scared the shit out of me ringing that bell like some nut bar. I missed you.
You too.
Are you lose your keys or something?
Yeah. Can I borrow your laptop?
Yeah, of course. So I smelled yesterday on audition. Awesome. Just have you standing around all day? Because they don't give a shit about your time dabbing away in Chinese. Who understands Chinese? I don't understand Chinese. And then they say they're always going to call, and they never do because they don't even take your phone number, you know, except the phone guy. But he's not Chinese. He works at the agency, and he's cute. Oh my God, he's cute. You know, like the cute and the kind of know it kind of way. Like he has this thing. Oh my God, his ass. Let me get started on that. And you were never going to get free of me. Four seasons, royal sweet, killing me love. I'm sorry, I'm talking about myself. What's up? How's Richard?
He's dead.
You guys are crazy. I'm a sick shout.
A few years ago, I went through probably 15 years ago, and I really I was addicted to drugs.
Yes?
Professor Norman, my name's Lucy. I just read all your research on the human brain linked to me.
I didn't want my son to see me this way.
All of my research? Well, I'm very flattered, young lady, but I find that hard to believe. I must have written no less than
6,734 pages. I can recite them to you all by heart if you wish.
Keep the drug, and I've been clean ever since. It's been,
Are you one of Emily's friends? It sounds like one of her silly jokes. Is she there with you?
Oh, man.
To go out at night and just kind of, I guess you would call it meditating.
I just told you.
By myself out and look at the stars.
Lucy.
And sometimes I can swear I can hear my brain.
I read your theory on the use of the brain's capacity. It's a little rudimentary, but you're on the right track.
A change
Thank you.
Professor, my cells are reproducing at a phenomenal speed, several million per second. I'm having trouble precisely evaluating the time of my death, but I doubt it'll last more than 24 hours. What I'm saying is that your theory is not a theory. I absorbed a large quantity of synthetic CPH4 that will allow me to use 100% of my cerebral capacity. Right now I'm at 28%. And what she wrote is true. Once the brain reaches 20%, it opens up and expands the rest. There are no more obstacles. They fall away like dominoes. I'm colonizing my own brain.
Well, it's true. I've been working on this theory for over 20 years. It's only ever been hypotheses and research ideas. I've never thought anyone would. You can control your own metabolism.
Yes. And I can start to control other people's bodies. Also, I can control magnetic and electric waves. Not all of them, just the most basic. Television, telephone, radio. I don't feel pain, fear, desire. It's like all things that make us human are fading away. It's like the less human I feel, all this knowledge about everything, quantum physics, applied mathematics, the infinite capacity of the cell's nucleus, they're all exploding inside my brain, all this knowledge. I don't know what to do with it.
If you're asking me what to do, why?
But it's a fascinating discussion as well. He's also a best-selling author. His first book was called Evolve Your Brain. And
you know
what? Everybody needs to change a little bit. It's a great way to do it.
If you think about the very nature of life, I mean, from the very beginning, the development of the first cell divided into two cells. The sole purpose of life has been to pass on what was learned. There was no higher purpose. So if you're asking me what to do with all this knowledge you're accumulating, I say, pass it on. Just like any simple cell going through time.
Yes, of course. I'll be at your door in 12 hours.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
What is this?
A prescription.
Since when did you start writing Chinese?
An hour ago.
Lisa, I don't understand any of this.
Your kidneys aren't functioning efficiently. Your liver's failing you. You need to make some lifestyle changes. Take this medication, work out, eat organic. You'll be okay.
晚上呢传出了一起骇人听闻事件，在昨天晚上大约11点左右的时候，若是在路上遇到这位女子，马上来看一下今天的晨间新闻。昨天晚上11点左右呢，发生一件骇人听闻的消息，而且有3人在救护车上。
Sérieux?
J'ai un appel bizarre d'un ressortissant américain qui vit à Taïwan. C'est une jeune femme. Elle dit qu'elle a des infos sur un important trafic de drogue. Je prends l'appel. Ok, je vous enregistre. Hello?
Yes, I have important information about a group of drug traffickers. I need to speak with someone in a position of authority.
Aha. You're very lucky there's no one with more authority in this office than me. But let's start at the beginning.
What is your name?
Listen up, Pierre Dolio. Get off your desk, sit in your chair, pick up the right pencil after you, and take down everything I say. There are no cameras. Hurry up. I have no time to waste.
Go ahead.
I'm going going to be sending you the details of 3 people about to arrive in Europe. Each one is carrying a kilo of drugs. I need you to arrest them and collect the substance. I'll need it for later.
What form are these drugs in? Bars, capsules?
Powder. Hidden in plastic pouches inside their intestines.
Excuse me?
Make sure to be careful when you remove them. The product is very powerful. Believe me. Got it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm counting on you.
Thanks for calling me back. Thanks very much. I'll send you the paperwork for the transfer. Bye. Ça y est. Voilà les 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our descent to Paris Charles de Gaulle.
Miss, I have to ask you to put away your computers now. You should wipe your nose. Excuse me? I have a glass of champagne. Yes, of course.
Miss, your champagne.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry, but you really need to close your table now.
Sure. The knowledge.
If the habitat is not sufficiently favorable or nurturing, the cell will choose immortality. In other words, self-sufficiency and self-management.
Et comme on le voit, pour l'instant ça va, elle dort. Et avec ce que je lui ai injecté, elle n'est pas prête de se réveiller.
Elle est réveillée.
Vous êtes sûr?
Oui, elle est assise sur son lit.
Tenez, la voilà, c'est elle. Elle n'était pas attachée. Ici? Smith? Don't move.
I need to talk to you alone.
And I need you to put your hands up, please.
Did you get the packet?
Yes,
Where are they?
they're safe. Here, in Paris.
They'll be safer in my hands.
Laisse pas la caisse ici, la balance derrière. You know, the cockpit is some pretty rich shit. But I have to be honest with you. What you did back there, that freaked me out. To put everyone to sleep like that. Do I need to be worried?
No.
Good.
Mine.
No.
여기가 지금
두발드 그라스라는 병원입니다.
혹시 찾았네.
방금 마체크 도착했고요. 경찰들이 몇 정도 있습니다.
먼저 들어가서 파우치 보여. 그리고 너, what's that?
예, 알겠습니다.
Fine. I'm gonna drive.
Hey. No. This is a police car. You can't. No, this is not possible, lady. This is a police car. Okay. Tiens, soudain. Allez, allons-y, les cocos, là. Allez.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I need to talk to somebody.
Avec la police.
Look, I'm a German citizen and I demand to see a lawyer.
Moi, je vois ce qu'il faut en chirurgie.
Prends un truc à bouffer.
On peut bouffer, toi. Drive like that?
I've never driven before.
Right. Hey, that's one way.
Only.
I don't regret.
I'm gonna tell them to stop following us.
Don't bother.
Damian, what is it?
Give me the case.
저 이거 같이 가져와. 좋아. 뭐야 이 새끼들아. 저녁 죽여!
Open it. Let's go.
I'm not sure I could be of any help for you.
Yes, you are.
What for?
A reminder. Shall we go?
Hey,
Professor? Let's see.
Sure. Hey, you. You in Paris?
Yes, I am.
Good, excellent. So, look, I am no longer at the hotel now. I have come to the university where I've taken the liberty of calling together a few of my colleagues to discuss your case. Top men in their field, and very trustworthy.
I trust you.
Oh, thank you. So, do you think you can meet us here at the university? I'm very pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Captain Delayo, how do you do? Let me introduce you to my colleagues. This is Professor Cantier, neurosurgeon.
I know who everyone is.
Of course. Gentlemen, this is Lucy, the first woman to, as I mentioned earlier, Miss Lucy has, for reasons that remain a mystery to me, unlocked certain portions of her brain that offer access to previously unexplored cerebral zones. She has abilities. Can you give us an example?
Your daughter, Gabrielle, age 6, died in a car accident. It was a blue car, leather seat, plastic bird hanging from the rearview mirror.
병원에서 애들 5명 잃었습니다. 죄송합니다.
애들 몇 명 남았어?
여기 있는 애들 25명 내려왔습니다. 형님, 근데 그 집 가는 데는 장난이 아닙니다. 꼭 계신 것 같습니다.
나도 알고 있다. 그녀는 직접 내가 죽인다.
There are men coming here. Can you secure the room? I need to stay focused.
Sure.
챙겨라. 손들어. 야, 그것도 챙겨. 그것도 챙겨.
How did you manage to access all this information?
Electrical impulses. Every cell knows and talks to every other cell. They exchange 1,000 bits of information between them per second. Cells group together, forming a giant web of communication, which in turn forms matter. Cells get together, take on one form, deform, reform. Makes no difference, it's all the same. Humans consider themselves unique, so they've rooted their whole theory of existence on their uniqueness. One is their unit of measure, but it's not. All social systems we put into place are a mere sketch. 1 + 1 = 2. That's all we've learned. But 1 + 1 has never equaled 2. There are, in fact, no numbers and no letters. We've codified our existence to bring it down to human size, to make it comprehensible. We've created a scale so that we can forget its unfathomable scale.
But if humans are not the unit of measure, and the world isn't governed by mathematical laws, what governs all that?
Film a car speeding down a road. Speed up the image infinitely, and the car disappears. So what proof do we have of its existence? Time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter. Without time, we don't exist.
Time is unity. We won't be able to hold them for much longer.
Time to go then. beside me will fight and defend their integrity till the very end. In order to attain the last few percent, I have to force it, to crack the cells open to their nucleus. Ignorance brings chaos, not knowledge. I'll build a computer and download all my knowledge in it. I'll find a way for you to have access to it.
I just hope we will be worthy of your sacrifice.
Nobody move!
Do you understand English? 어디 갔어? 어? 어디 갔냐고? 대답해! 대답해! Hey, you! Look, the computer. It's moving. Hey, where is she?
Life was given to us. A billion years ago. Now you know what to do with it.